Hey there.
Welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara.
Your host.
Not.
Oh my goodness. These girls are crazy. Crazy like a Sunday morning. Oh no, that's lazy like a Sunday morning.
Oh, look at that.
That is funny. Okay, are we here? Let's see. Let me see if I can get everybody
We can shuffle.
in here. There we go. So,
Come around.
come on down. You go down. You're gonna sit there too. Oh my goodness, these ladies are little
Are we all in?
I think we
Or not. A little bit more. Gotta move a little bit more.
Which way?
Okay, here we are.
Okay.
Now we're good. Okay. You gotta lean in, Catherine.
I'm here.
Catherine's not in it yet, my friend.
Who's crocheting?
How are we gonna know what people are saying?
We won't. Do you have your phone? Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, not these ladies. And this is our Maker Monday morning madness show. And I don't know how much maker we're gonna do, and I don't know how much madness. Well, I kind of do. Because these
Lots of
ladies
madness
are
around here.
absolutely crazy. We've had so much fun with all of my friends. I'm so glad that they're here. I cannot believe that they're here. And today is their last day.
And missing Nikki.
And we're missing Nikki. Nikki is on her way, safely on her way home to Texas. And here is, what did you find? You didn't find it?
find my phone.
Oh.
Oh,
Mine's off.
So we don't
We
know
just
what
turn 'em off to
anybody's
make the
saying
signal
right
show.
now.
At least we have 3 online. Hi, whoever you are.
Hello, we're so glad that you're here. So we have had such a good time together. Last night we were here at their rental house until about 11:30 at night. And
we had to kick them out.
yes, well, just a little bit.
For a hint.
Just a little bit.
That's right. Catherine put her pajamas on.
It did help a little bit. Here we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Tanya, you're not quite in it. There we go. There we go. How's that? That's better. Okay, so
Are our faces all blocked out there?
no.
Oh.
You can't see them because they're kind of on the
Okay.
bottom with that
Oh, I
bar.
see. There
now. See, oh,
Hi,
see, they
we
were.
have another visitor to your channel.
Yay!
4.
Yay! It's good to see you, and thank you for the thumbs up. So
Yay.
let me see. Just gonna try one more thing. There we go. That's gonna help
Yes,
a little bit,
maybe.
maybe.
Sort of.
Oh,
There we go.
You got comments?
no. Okay.
Good morning, Wendy. Good
Hi,
morning.
Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Wendy.
Oh, there we go.
Yay.
Oh yeah, look, see. That
It keeps
you're a little
moving.
bit late. Well, that's because you're a little bit late. Not that one, but this one does.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the comments.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know how to get them.
Okay.
Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning.
Miguel's
Do you know how
here.
to do it?
I see Miguel. Good morning, Miguel.
We're a little
We had
disorganized.
5, but now we're back to 3. I don't know what just happened.
Huh?
Well, we don't tell people how many are on there because then they're
Oh.
watching later.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
Wendy
okay.
and Miguel.
Wendy and
This is
Miguel.
my
good
first
morning.
rodeo.
We just go with it, whatever
Like that.
whatever it is. We don't worry about it. So let's see. Can you scoot in just a little bit more? Thank you. Get close to
Yep,
me.
there she
You want
is.
to sit on my lap?
Not particularly.
No. Well, that's good because
Is it okay if I crochet? Because nobody else is.
she's moving away from me.
Yeah, no, you can
I
scoot a
put
bit.
my arm around her and she scooted away.
There we go.
I just want to touch
You know
your
what
arm
this
one more
means.
time. I don't
I'll
actually.
touch you one more time.
I actually don't know what that means.
It was Catherine on the plane. I just have to touch you one more time. So I have a story. So Catherine and I flew from Toronto to Kansas City, and Catherine just couldn't believe that she was seeing me in person and I was seeing her, and we were flying to meet Naomi, and she was just so excited. Well, we finally board the plane and we're in the center, walkway and waiting for people to put their luggage up. And Catherine turns to me and goes, I just need to touch you one more time. And I turned and there's a man watching us, and he's like, it was just so funny.
These ladies have had such an adventure on this trip. And the drive, they got to know each other. They got to know each other's quirks. First thing that Naomi learned about Alice was
She snorts, as I.
I just wanted to make her feel comfortable.
Don't believe that.
Yes, I did snort.
Sounds like
Over
First thing
some
she
joke.
did.
Some joke. Yeah.
See, and we've had so much fun, and there's been so much laughter here this week that we have actually talked about doing it again next year. And it's so amazing that all of these people, and the only two people that have been face to face before would be me and Tanya, my sweet sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Everybody else we've only known through YouTube and through Crochet Therapy and
Zoom meetings.
and
We've had a few
Zoom.
Zooms.
That's true. We've had a few Zoom. And so, but I feel like I have known these ladies my whole life. And it was so nice getting to be face to face with them and realizing that, yeah, we actually really do like each other. And we are like Yarny sisters at heart. Our sweet girl right here our sweet girl Catherine has been so excited to buy
Oh my God.
yarn.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go shopping again.
She just beams when she's in the yarn aisle, and she touches it, and then she talks to people, and then she gets new subscribers, and I it's just such a blessing,
And I was there picking up like 2 balls of yarn.
Yeah.
And Catherine turns the corner with a whole
shopping
shopping cart
load.
full. It was almost like inventory stock they're putting away, right? I'm renting her room in my suitcase.
And yeah. And Tanya did buy a couple skeins of yarn. Naomi, you didn't buy any yet, did you?
I did not buy no yarn.
And
bought
I did.
some needles.
Yes, and I did not buy any yarn either. I'm almost at the end of the Yin Bee year. Now, granted, Alice is doing Yin Bee. Yay, I'm not buying yarn year for 2024. But the yarn that she bought was for a
Patchy Patch.
Yeah, it's for a special order. Nobody knows what Patchy Patch is.
It's a Canadian cartoon, and the doll that this cartoon character carries is called Patchy Patch. And so a friend of mine, her granddaughter wants to go as Toopy, who is the main character, and the main character carries Patchy Patch. So I have
For
to
Halloween.
make Patchy Patch to go with the Toopy costume.
For Halloween, yes.
If you're
And so-
Canadian, you'd know what I was talking about.
And since I'm not, I thought it was very weird, but it's really cute. And but as are all cartoons, they're all kind of a little weird on the weird side.
Yeah.
And so this character is really cute and unusual. It's
ugly. It's an ugly.
okay. It's pretty ugly.
It's like an
Let's
ugly.
stop lying.
An ugly salamander or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's green. It's that puke green color.
Right.
It's just, yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
So speaking of ugly, at the sale on Saturday, what was one of the first things to sell?
The ugly pickle.
The ugly pickle.
The ugly, scary pickle.
Yes.
Now, I thought it was a cute pickle. Everybody else thought it was ugly, scary, but I thought it was kind of cute, and it was the first thing that sold.
It was.
To a little kid.
Yeah.
Was it a little kid
Yeah.
or was it a girl? No.
Well,
It was
a
a
girl
girl.
little kid.
Okay. Well, a teenager, right?
No.
A tweenie.
Yes.
As they're having this discussion, I'm
Catherine
gonna
says
say,
they're
please
older
don't
than
forget
us.
your thumbs up, okay?
Nikki, you're not here with
Yes,
us.
and Bobby always
Nikki,
says,
give
don't
the
forget the thumbs up.
Nikki, we love you and we miss you. We wish that you were here.
Yes.
No,
Nikki's,
we're missing a
I think she's
person.
still in Arkansas. She's driving home.
Yes.
Is Arkansas really wide? I don't remember.
I don't
Who
know.
just joined you?
Yes.
But
Oh,
that's
Lord.
where she was this morning. when
Good
she
morning,
texted me.
welcome. I'm not sure, somebody else has just joined us.
When?
Jeanette. Jeanette.
Oh, Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. It's good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. We are in the Purple Palace.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so this is a rental and it's purple. It's lavender on the outside. It's lavender on the inside. The curtains are lavender. The dishes are lavender. The flowers on the table are purple,
The
shades of
wind
purple.
There's garland on the fireplace with purple
Purple
lights.
lights. Everything is purple. But it's so
It's cozy.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
very
love it.
cozy. It's not overdone. And so
and,
there's
the purple wind chimes hanging
Mhm.
everywhere.
purple wind chimes hanging from the ceiling. They tacked them up. The craziest thing I've ever seen.
Someone else has just joined us.
Kathy McCrae.
Hey, Kathy.
Kathy.
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning. I'm so glad that you're here. Happy Monday to you.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, this is Monday. So Saturday's vendor sale was, let me tell you first, it was very fun because these ladies made the day go by fast. The sun bearing down on me made the day go slow.
Yeah, it was hot. It was hot.
It was hot in the sun, and I was wearing Crocs, and so I have little tiny, and they have holes in the shoes, you know. I have little tiny circle sunburns on my feet.
Oh my God.
Yes,
funny.
Crop burns.
Croc burns. And at first I was like, oh, and my ankles, like right where the Crocs stop, it's like brown, and I was like, oh, I forgot to wash my feet when I took a shower, and I was rubbing. I'm like, oh no, that's just tan. That's weird.
Funny.
Yeah. Now the vendor sale itself was not very good. We did
Well, the
sell.
traffic wasn't good.
The traffic
I think
wasn't
it was
good.
a good sale and well organized.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
I do,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
I just think the traffic didn't turn out.
Traffic didn't turn out the way we, originally hoped. But then again, we didn't know that this tragedy, in Western North Carolina and into Tennessee was going to happen. We had no idea. And so a lot of the vendors from North Carolina, a lot of tourists that would normally come were not here. And then it was just, the road was super fast and it was hard to get into. You didn't see it right away. And then probably when people passed them, they were like, oh, look. And then they were like, probably, oh, let's just keep going. They did not turn around and come back. So the traffic, in the sale, the customer traffic was not that high. But there were some really cute moments, and we had a whole family with 3 or 4 girls.
Yes, they all
And
look
they
so
were
much alike.
adorable. The
Adorable.
girls were adorable. The one older girl crochets, and so we all just gave her encouragement.
And she was like 10 or something.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, I told her that I was 9 when I started crocheting, and in February I will have been crocheting for 50 years, and her eyes got real big. She's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, you're old.
I can do math. I can figure out how old you are.
Yes. And so I was trying to encourage her that, you're young now, but keep it up. And one day, you can be like us and say, I've been crocheting for 50 years. How cool is that, right? And what is also cool is if you're 50 and you just learned 3 weeks ago, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I
Because-
just learned 2 days ago.
No, you did not. You're so silly. Oh my goodness. So Naomi drove 2 of the ladies, Alice and Catherine, drove them from Kansas City all the way to Tennessee. And so when they got here, she was kind of tired, and maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Exhausted would
And
be the better
so-
word.
So when they arrived at the house, and we, got to know one another, and although I felt like I knew them, and honestly, because I've known Alice the longest of everyone that came, I felt like I had met her before.
Yeah.
Like it felt like an old friend. It didn't feel like I was meeting someone for the first time, which I wasn't, because I know some secrets, and you know some secrets, right?
Mhm.
About me.
Yeah.
And
I'll sell secrets.
For the right price, right? For the right price.
Everyone's got a price.
Exactly.
oh my goodness. So, well, go ahead and tell them. I'm not going to be blackmailed. Just tell my secrets.
But it was also a beautiful day Saturday.
Yes,
So,
it was.
It
you
really
know,
was.
It didn't rain. It
No.
was just
We all got
gorgeous.
sunburned.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, because it could have been a lot worse, right? If
Oh,
it
yeah.
had been
It
a
could have
rainy
been
day
storming.
and-
Could have been freezing.
Yes. Yeah.
I think if it was rainy and freezing, I think we would have packed up.
Well, but just given the whole disasters that have been happening a couple of weeks before, like we didn't even know what we were flying into, or if we'd
Yeah.
even make it.
Yeah.
And I
So
didn't know
it
what I
all-
was driving into.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it all just
Right.
worked out
And
really
so the
well.
and the questions to me about, what about your area? How are you? And I took it as just 100% concern for me, but it was also
and it was like, what's the weather like where you're at?
right. It was also a concern because and a valid concern because they were reading about roads and bridges washing away, and they did not want to come into that. So thankfully, and I'm very humbled that our home and our immediate area was saved from that disaster. I mean, there's no other way to put it except for God's grace, and so we continue to pray for and help the people that have been affected because they did not see that coming either. So Wendy, my favorite color, purple. Yes,
Oh, you'd love it here, Wendy.
yes, you would, Wendy. and-
Lilac everywhere.
Yes.
Purple everywhere. And Alice cannot believe this home has all kinds of sayings everywhere. The owner obviously likes fun and encouraging sayings. I don't have my glasses on. Let's see.
Happiness dwells in the soul.
There you go.
Believe all things are possible if you believe.
And then in this kitchen, we lick the spoon.
Yes. Yes.
A little different.
Yes, yes.
And family.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lots of
goodness.
family stuff.
Yes.
And see, I see the sign. I see another sign, but I can't read it
Do you
because
like how
She
we just kind of
believed she
took over
could.
I love
everywhere?
that.
So
But
she
she-
it's
did.
like we planned it.
The owner
Oh,
of this house that we rented, she lived in this house for 30 years or something. She grew up here, and she lives somewhere close by. But it's just a lovely place.
Yeah, and you can
We're very
see that
thankful.
she's got a lot of love in
Yep.
this place, and there's a lot of things that are like that you wouldn't necessarily think would be in a rental. Like
Yeah.
this lovely piece behind us with all the
Yes.
glass and nice touches too, because there's like in the kitchen the beautiful purple plates and the bowls. The whole set is in there, and then there's wine glasses, and she even has those little wine bling things that you can put around the wine glasses. Just
I was wondering
all
what those
the
were.
little-
I'm so oblivious.
Wine
I had no
charms.
idea what they were.
Yeah.
all the little touches
Yeah.
that they've done. And so this has been, and who got the princess room?
Oh,
Oh, yes. The bully. The bully.
not the person who booked the place.
Right. Exactly. Not the one that organized everything.
Well, that shows how much grace you have. And actually the person who booked the place and who organized everything and all that, she took a room with a child's bed.
Well, it's a twin bed, and Naomi has the other one.
It's a child's bed.
And they're at the other end of the hall. So
Yeah.
if someone was to break in, they'd get me first.
No,
She felt she was being a sacrifice for the rest of us.
Oh, yeah.
But she had a safe room.
we let her have that room because it's at the other end of the house. So we're all together. together, and the wacko one is over there.
And we were near the back exit. So
Yeah.
they came through the front door, we
Yeah.
knew where to go.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Worry here is bears.
Right, yes.
So, yeah, and right in the back of the house is the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
So like there's 1, 2, 3, 4
We didn't
windows
take
that I
any
can
pictures.
see. And you can look out the window and you just see rocks and,
Straight up.
Catherine
vegetation
wants
and
to
it
rock
goes
climb,
straight up.
I was gonna rock climb
Should
and
we
I
go to
decided
the-
not to.
I guess.
We don't want you breaking anything.
Yeah, no, we need to take some pretty pictures.
We do.
We haven't done that. Only in the car. When we're driving with Naomi, she's like, what was the arch, the St. Louis arch?
Oh, yes.
And she's like, oh, there's the St. Louis arch. And all of a sudden you're like, past whatever. You're trying to get your phone out to take a picture. And it's like, well,
It's gone.
it's gone. And she goes, well, you'll catch it on the way back. So tomorrow we'll catch the St. Louis arch.
Oh
You should
my
go up in
goodness.
it.
No.
No,
Thank you.
Sways.
No, thank you.
We've had
That is
enough
really
of
a
our.
miracle of engineering.
Yes,
Really?
it is. It
Because
is.
if
I like
any of
looking
it-
at it from the bottom.
They said if any of it was just 1 millimeter off, by the time it got to the top, it wouldn't have met because they started at the bottom and met at the top.
Wow.
Wow.
Isn't
Yes.
that amazing?
Yes. Yep.
So,
Yes, I enjoy looking at it
yeah.
And
from the
the
bottom.
cars that go right up, they pivot, so you're always in the
Upright.
right direction.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
So
I
are you
still
gonna
have
ask
that
any
design.
questions?
And there's stairways too.
Oh! So
No.
Catherine has a
Come on,
question for
Jenny.
you.
Jenny's here.
No, it's okay.
Hey Ginny, it's good to see you. We already friends. You are in North Florida. How are you doing, Ginny? I hope that Milton is, over and you have cleaned up from Milton and you don't have any residual
Yeah.
anything with Milton. So we just hope all the best for you. So you let us know.
Miguel says the owner may have you on camera. At least she knows we're very charitable to her.
Yes.
Yes.
And crazy. These ladies are absolutely crazy and funny, super funny. So listen, poor Nikki, she drove and she rented a car. And the car had Tennessee plates, and she was so pleased with that. She was like showing it off to us. Look, it's Tennessee plates.
Even though she's from Texas.
Right? And so she thought, oh, I'm going to blend in. Well, right after, it was the evening after the vendor sale, we went to Buddy's Barbecue in Sevierville, right in front of Hobby Lobby. And we had a really, really nice barbecue dinner. They have all kinds of food there. They have brisket, they have pulled pork, they have wings. They even have hot dogs for for those that just want a hot dog. Everything's good. Baked potatoes. So we ate and then went to Hobby Lobby and then the ladies were driving home. And what happened?
Go ahead.
We got stopped.
They got stopped
By
by
a
a
cop.
police officer. Yep.
He wasn't even nice looking.
He was a cute little guy. Anyways, he came up to the car.
Okay,
And
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
And so that's on my phone.
Okay.
It's-
So anyways, he's coming up to the car and Nikki thought she was being stopped because she was speeding.
Yes.
And meanwhile, we all had the GPSs on our phone, and the one we were going by is mine, which had Canadian GPS, which was listing it in kilometers instead of miles. So I said, okay, Nikki, when the cop gets here and you're speeding, we'll just tell him you're with Canadians, and you can't translate the kilometers, and you just didn't know. And
So they had it.
so we had a plan.
Yeah, they had a
We
plan
had a story.
for why she was speeding. She didn't even know if she was speeding, which she wasn't. What happened?
So he gets to the car and asks her name and asks her official name on her driver's license. And we're expecting him to say, do you know how fast you were going? And he said, do you know your tags are out of date? And meanwhile, I don't even know what tags are. Like, we just call it license plates, right? And he says, your tags are 3 years out of date.
Yeah, where did you get your
Three
tags?
Where did you get your
tags?
tags? And where did you get the car? he said, did some person give you the car? And Nikki goes, no, I rented it through Enterprise in Texas. I'm
A
from
rental
Texas.
car. Mhm.
A rental car. So of course she's nervous. So she's flipping through her phone trying to find anything.
A rental agreement, yes.
And he's saying, do you have any information about this rental
Yeah.
agreement?
Yeah.
And of course, she can't find anything, and her purse is in the trunk, which is loaded with yarn, and she's
Oh,
afraid
neither
if
why,
she's
Catherine.
afraid if she opens the trunk to get her purse that all this yarn's gonna fall out. And
I was holding on to the bag.
anyways, the police
You weren't gonna let your
officer,
babies get dirty, were you?
he was very understanding,
Yes.
and he went and checked everything out, and told her to get in touch with Enterprise and what to say and what to do. And so anyways, the next day we drove an hour away, because that's the closest Enterprise
To
where
Knoxville,
you could get another car, because there is a Enterprise here, right, in
Yes.
the area.
Yes.
but not
But it
open
wasn't
Sunday.
Not
open
open on
Sunday.
Sunday.
So we drove an hour away for Nikki to get her new car. And and it all worked out. And it was just another adventure, never a dull moment.
Never a dull
No,
moment. And good thing that they didn't have to drive on Saturday, although the Enterprise local probably would have been open. But
Right.
if they had to go to Knoxville on Saturday, because guess who won the football game on Saturday? Tennessee Volunteers. Go Big Orange. And yeah. But this was the second year in a row that they beat Alabama. Last year was the first year ever that Tennessee beat Alabama, and last year the fans flooded the field. They took down the goalpost, which is, by the way, $100,000 fine, and because that's how much it costs to replace it.
Yeah.
And so they took down the goalpost, they marched it down Broadway, and they threw it in the river.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
And-
pretty tacky of them.
It's a tradition. It's a football tradition.
Oh,
So then what did they do this Saturday? The same thing.
Ah.
They flooded the field. It was the second year. I hope they don't do it next year.
Well,
I mean, I hope they
it's
beat
expensive.
they probably
Alabama.
won't win next year.
Sure they will. You know why?
Did you ever see the movie Victory with Sylvester Stallone,
No.
where they're all in a German prison camp, and they're soccer players, and they schedule
Is soccer a real team?
football. And so they're scheduling. It's in the middle of World War II, and they're scheduling a soccer game.
She's hitting me under the table.
They're scheduling a soccer game between the prisoners of war
Right.
and the Germans. And the reason I thought of it is at the end of the movie, when they play the game and the prisoners win the game. Well, all the people in the stadium, they swarmed the field, and they brought with them cloaks and coats, and they covered them all up, and all the prisoners escaped.
Yay. What a nice movie.
Well, that made me think of it when you said they stormed the field. And
Somebody just said something. I'm not sure who.
and by the way, what is
add that
in
to
your
your
cup?
book.
Oh,
What is in your
That has
cup
to
and
be
what is on
Nikki.
your hook?
Was that
So
Nikki?
I have Alice's homemade cozy coffee in my cup. What is in your cup?
Yeah, cozy coffee.
Tanya has, or she had cozy coffee. She drank it all.
I have to make another
Now
one.
she looks sad.
Well, I brought the cozy coffee with me, but I used Splenda, and Naomi can't do artificial sweeteners, and
Aw.
Catherine can't do cocoa. So
Or
I'm
dairy.
glad these ladies were here.
Well, you have
'cause-
non-dairy.
Yeah, we had
right?
non-dairy.
Mhm.
But so I'm glad you're here to help me use it. I might have to leave it with you.
No.
Yes.
Okay, Tanya,
She's got white on. Don't make her
Yeah.
spit her drink out.
Tanya will take it home. Yeah, we've got lots of leftovers for these
So we
ladies
have
to
been
take home.
crocheting.
Have we?
Yes.
I
Last night
have.
was really nice.
I've been crocheting.
No, but
I
last night we
crochet.
all
I
crocheted.
crochet.
Some crochet
Yeah.
last night.
You did
yes.
crochet last night?
That's right.
Well, the rest of us were
I find
crocheting
it
last
hard to
night.
crochet
Nikki
with
wasn't
people.
crocheting either.
No,
And
yeah.
she was
She
resting.
like me.
In her defense, she was
When
getting
I
ready to
looked
get
at
on the
my
road.
octopus when I got home, the legs were all.
Well, see?
Yeah, that's why I don't
I'm gonna have to
crochet with
frog
other
it.
people. I'm afraid I'll miss something, and then you start looking up and you lose count, or
Yes.
Well, I'm making your sweater right now, so if I
so
goof up,
go
sorry
in the
about
room.
that.
Go to your princess room.
Yeah.
Go to your princess room.
No, she's like, can I borrow stitch markers so I know where to put the V? Because I keep putting 3 in the V.
Oh my goodness. I brought lots of stitch markers.
Good,
last
because I
night.
lost Alice, so she just says no.
Did you ever find your hook? Or is that
she
time?
did.
No, that's why. It was in the bedroom by my yarn
Oh.
Okay.
on the
Oops,
floor.
sorry.
So did anyone say what's in their cup?
Yes.
No. The last thing was Miguel saying, add that to your book.
Yeah, Catherine's
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
Yes.
What's my book? The football.
Yeah, well, whatever. No, there's
Just all of it,
the
just all of
reason
it.
behind the whole book thing was when we got in the car with Naomi. So we're all meeting for the first time. And I said, you know, my family kind of thought my family was like, how do you know someone's not an axe murderer? And Naomi's like, I had that conversation with my family too, and Catherine too. So we figured out that all our families were very concerned about us getting together and how do you really know people. And my brother, who's a retired cop, on Sunday, we had just had our Thanksgiving, and Canadian Thanksgiving. So they were all asking me if I'm ready for my trip. And my brother, he sits there on the couch and he goes, yeah, what could go wrong? So we all had a good laugh about our families all being so concerned. So we've all been
Trying to
sending
figure out who
messages.
is the axe murderer.
Yeah, who's the axe murderer? So we said it must be Nikki. And so when we finally met up with Nikki, we're telling her, and she goes, yeah, it'd probably be me. So then Catherine said she's writing a book
Yes.
with all the adventures.
Right.
And then this
Yeah.
morning I said, oh, too bad Nikki had to leave. And Catherine says, but is she really
Is she
gone?
really gone? Maybe, and I said, she may be lurking.
And she kept asking us for a knife, and we said, no, 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 no. Oh,
It's not her food.
yeah. And we're like, are you sure it's for food?
I think kind of would appreciate the meme that my son sent me.
Yeah.
It was a cat being abducted by an alien ship. And he had texted me and said, well, at least we know that you weren't abducted, you weirdo.
That's okay, because my twins have a tracker on me.
Yes,
You tell them Mama is so safe.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Like, really, what could they do?
Right?
You
They
know?
would know where my body is.
Oh my goodness.
But what if there was different pieces in different
Are you
places?
sure you want
Now this lady right here, she goes dark really fast.
She does. Sweet little Naomi.
And then she laughs.
Here she comes on and
laughs.
says, every day she's, aloha, my friends. And then she gets really dark.
Like boom. No warning.
I just said body, I didn't say dead
Hey.
body. I could be sleeping somewhere.
She's got you put them in pieces.
Right? Oh, and
Don't even pretend like you didn't do that. I haven't hit a face in a long time. Don't worry.
are you sure you don't want us on? Are you sure you want us on your live right now?
She's gonna have to do a lot of editing.
Wendy's looking for her hook. Mm.
Oh,
Do I have your
Check.
book?
Yeah, Catherine took it. Catherine's always
with
losing
Catherine.
her own. She probably took it. Sorry, Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We're not responsible for her.
Wendy, you could have kept these ladies in order.
Yeah. Alice tried, but it did not
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
Alice is not as scary as she pretends to be.
Right.
She's just a bossy one.
Yeah, I'm bossy.
And she just likes rolling her eyes.
Yeah.
Still. Even in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just laugh at her and
Yes.
say, oh, they're so cute.
Yeah, so last night, Barbara's telling a really bad joke.
Oh,
And so I didn't laugh because it wasn't funny.
And the joke was provided by Alice.
in a dad joke
yeah.
book.
I brought her a bad dad joke book. Anyway, so Nikki's sitting beside me, feeling like she had to mansplain what the joke meant, because she thought because I wasn't laughing that I didn't understand the joke. When in fact I understood the joke, it just wasn't funny.
That's so funny. And then Nikki says, "No, I'm not mansplaining.
I'm
moose-plaining." Yes. And so Wendy says, "Dang it, Catherine, I was on the decrease." Give her her hug back, Catherine.
Do you want a sweater, Wendy?
She'll send you a
Catherine's into
sweater.
sweaters.
I can get more yarn.
I don't know
Listen,
where it's
she's-
going.
I
She's
will
gonna
throw
take-
it
she's
getting it there.
She's taking orders for all of North America.
I will throw your clothes out of myself.
But we're going out after this to get those vacuum bags so she can put her yarn in the vacuum bags and suck it out.
And we have a vacuum cleaner that will suck it.
Yeah. Well, she needs it.
Okay, this is.
Catherine's funny. Do you know that she doesn't like the word dill?
Seriously?
Like a dill pickle?
It's
She
not
does
just
not.
dildo. You said
No,
something
it's
else.
not.
a big deal.
Big
It's
deal.
the big deal.
It's a big dill.
It's just a dill. Dill. Just dill.
It's not a big deal. Why are you turning red? Her little dill. Look at her. She's turning red.
She has to live.
You guys are too bad.
Guess you're the good one.
I am the good one. I'm the innocent one.
These poor people
Yeah.
that watch
I
this
know.
mess. We're a hot mess.
We are crochet. She is crochet therapy. We're just in therapy right now.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing when the cop walked to the car.
Oh,
And we
yes.
looked inside, and it's 4 old ladies wearing crochet therapy pink shirts.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
Bright. Vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And that's when he became very nice, and
Right.
Yes.
he's
Well, he's
thinking,
sweet
let's
little
get rid of
ladies.
these old ladies.
Yeah. He was very nice. He wasn't. He was nice looking. Yeah. I was joking before.
This whole time she's been saying he wasn't very good looking.
No,
he wasn't very good looking.
Just
And now,
watching.
yeah, but too late. He already heard you say that he wasn't
I
very
was
good looking.
joking.
Wendy's favorite spice is dill.
She likes big dill.
Thank you,
Big dill,
Wendy.
Wendy.
No, my pickles, I put a sign on saying you're a big deal. And Catherine didn't like that.
No. Dill.
Would you like to tell
No.
everyone about Catherine's little jaunt through Hobby Lobby and how she kept collecting friends?
Oh, yeah.
And-
Oh, yes.
Well, they might be online for all
I
you know.
know.
He might be
Hi,
scared after
Noah.
this.
Hi, Noah's mom.
If
Hi,
you-
Crystal.
If you're on Noah, hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
And Crystal. Yeah.
And
Crystal
Noah's
worked,
mom.
Noah's mom was.
but Crystal worked at
Oh,
Hobby
yes. Yes.
Barbara.
Someone
Comment.
said something.
Thank you for making me laugh.
Thank you, Raymond.
Oh.
Who's that?
Fourth stage of cancer.
Sorry,
Oh.
Jeanette.
Oh,
Sending you lots of love.
we love you, Jeanette.
Yes,
We love
yes.
you. Praying for you.
Lots of love, and
Yeah.
we will be praying for you.
Yeah.
These ladies have been therapy for me,
And me.
and they're
And me.
exhausting. I'm so tired.
She's tired. We drove all the way from Kansas City.
Oh,
right
over the mountains.
Yes. All
And
those
really literally
steep drop
through the
offs.
woods, over the hills.
To a Grammy's house they went.
We went.
Oh, that was funny when you told Nikki to hide.
Yeah.
Nikki was faster than these ladies, and Nikki had further to go. She left later.
But she drove through, right? And we stopped for the day.
She drove straight through.
Yes.
She got to my house. I didn't know.
Half
anybody was
hour
there.
before us.
A half hour before, 30 minutes before these ladies showed up.
And I didn't know it was in the middle of nowhere. I thought there was something around her.
She kept telling her, go get a coffee.
Go get a coffee. Come back in half
Nikki's
an hour.
like, where?
And then
The
Tanya-
goats aren't offering coffee this morning.
Then Tanya texted that we're just on our way back to the house. And so I'm texting Nikki, go hide, Nikki, hide.
Hi. She's telling Nikki hi, and Nikki's like,
Taking off her cow hat.
She got in her car, backed out of the driveway. She got to the stop sign just as we were turning the corner.
And covered her face so we couldn't see her.
Tanya said, I saw Nikki take her hat off and cover her face.
That's so funny.
But she didn't say it then.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know.
No, you didn't.
Dawn and
She-
I
she-
knew.
I was so worried she was gonna find out. Oh my gosh.
So then Barbara's husband, Doran, he came down the long driveway to pick us up. And we left the 2 cars down,
At the
at
edge.
the edge.
Right. And we
And-
thought Dawn was going to Walmart.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah. You knew
I
it.
did.
Barbara thought he was going to Walmart, and he came and picked us all up, and we're laughing in the car. And as we're getting closer, we realized Barbara's sitting on the porch. And so we're all kind of trying to hide, and it was just so funny. And I have a video of it all, but it was too large to post, and I don't know how to do videos and how to cut it down. And so you may not ever see it, but it was pretty darn funny.
Oh my gosh. And I'm looking, well, I heard the gravel driveway, making noise and everything. And I'm like, is that him already? And Mom didn't know. So she's like, surely he couldn't have gone to Walmart and back already.
And I'm like, he got the mail. He's coming back.
I was making up,
Good
she's
job.
lying
Yeah.
again.
The package is being delivered.
Right.
Package is being delivered.
And so I'm looking and I'm thinking, who's in the car? I'm like, did he pick up some homeless? Was there somebody that broke down and they
And
need
we're
help?
wearing our
Somebody
hot
need
pink
help?
shirts.
Yeah.
And it's like blinding through I saw the pink
Yeah.
and I was like, but I couldn't see faces. And then Nikki gets out first and I'm like, well, that's a homeless person. That poor girl, she needs help. She's like, and then I'm like, but it looks like Nikki, but it can't be Nikki. No, it's not Nikki. And then she had the cow hat on, and she said, well, you told me, you were going to leave in the end. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Nikki. What is Nikki doing here? And then these other ladies piled out of the car.
And she's just standing there like, oh my God. And I'm saying, well, let me in. Open the gate. And she's like, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my God. Is this real?
I couldn't believe
She
it.
pinched us.
I did. I had to pinch every single one of them, and
It's like,
just
are
to
you
make
real?
sure that they
Are
were
you
real, and they are.
But at least you didn't do, I have to touch you just one more time.
I don't think I'm ever gonna leave that.
You
one.
will.
You will not.
No. In fact, I may ask you on Wednesday, who are you touching today?
I'll be like, hi, Catherine. Time for you to catch your connecting flight.
Nice to meet you.
Stop touching me.
Hair high five. Hair high
COVID.
All right.
Personal distance.
Right.
five. This is my bubble.
Even though we do have the same seat.
Yeah, we did. Well, not the same seat.
Who's sitting on whose lap? I don't know.
She's beside me.
I didn't know they were allowed to do that.
But it's a small plane, just the 2 seats on each side.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they had to check all their yarn. That's the other thing. The night before we're supposed to go, Catherine, I'm in bed, and Catherine's texting me because she was flying from Calgary to Toronto at midnight, and so she's texting me saying, "Look, I'm at the airport. I forgot my brown yarn. Could you bring me some brown yarn?" And I'm like, "Yes, I better pack it now, or I'll get up in the morning and I'll forget." Anyways, I get to the airport, and when I finally meet her, they checked her carry-on bag because it was this plane. There wasn't enough space in the overheads. So they checked all her yarn, and she goes, "Well, I don't need it because they took all my yarn from me." And I said, "Well, I have a hook with me, and here's your brown yarn."
That's funny.
What a
Wendy
trip.
says, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Good morning, Lydia. It's good to see
Hey,
you.
Lydia.
Hi, Lydia. And Jeanette spends her time crocheting hats for veterans, and that is such a wonderful thing. Yes, such a
As
wonderful
a
thing.
veteran's wife, thank you.
Yes.
And Miguel is making hats right now for
Yes.
people in North
Yes.
Carolina.
Yes, which is wonderful
Yes.
too. Very wonderful. And I have a couple hats that Catherine said were only worthy of handing out to homeless people.
No, Naomi said
Oh,
that.
Naomi! The lady that
What kind
goes
of
dark.
comment is
The
that?
one that goes dark, yes.
Oh my.
She was like,
What happened?
because
She's
there was
saying
some-
that's
I
messed
don't
up
know what
already.
happened.
there were some hats that I made that were a little
They were just
they
big.
were
Strange looking.
big.
Strangely big, yeah.
The Christmas tree.
Or that one that looked like, no, you put it on and it went halfway down your back, didn't it? It was way too long.
Yeah.
My
So it'll
favorite
be
is
good
the
for somebody with
Fat
long
Albert
hair one. The
hairnet
character from
from-
Fat
She
Albert.
basically she was
The
telling me to
Fat
hand them
Albert
out for
one.
free because nobody would buy them.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Naomi. Someone could have bought them.
Well, she calls you Naomi.
I know. There's no I in my name except
Naomi.
at the end.
Okay,
Nay.
Naomi.
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 I love Naomi.
I do too. I love how she says it.
I think
And-
I love her.
I'll
writing.
And
Nay.
Nikki, what did
Just
Nikki
there.
say about Canada?
Yeah.
Canada?
Who said that?
Canada.
Nikki.
Canada.
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 Yes.
Yeah,
Because Nikki's been to Canada before.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where, but.
I don't know either. Yeah.
Now, did
I
you
don't know a
travel to Calgary with the group?
No, I did not.
Okay, I was wondering.
Calgary's beautiful.
It is.
Well, Banff is beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to go to Banff.
We
I've
should
seen
meet
pictures.
there.
Well, it's about an hour from Calgary, Banff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't take
gorgeous.
long to get there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Honey, if you're listening to me, I really would like to go to Banff.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Doesn't it
Banff.
sound
gorgeous.
romantic? I just think that name sounds so romantic.
Yes,
well,
yes.
it's just
And
a
to see the
beautiful
pictures
town.
of it,
Ah, it's gorgeous.
it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I don't want to go in the winter.
No.
No, not
No.
winter. No.
And Lake Louise is close by Banff too.
Yes.
Mm. That's where our friend Jean lived. Do you know Jean?
No.
We were
Just 1,000 miles away. Maybe you know him.
No, she lives in Calgary, in Lake Louise, near Lake Louise.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, they're
that's where the
different.
group went. We were with a group.
Did you go?
No, it was, what they were
Sure,
doing
hit
was
me.
filling 2 or 3 15-passenger vans with all of these people and our friends.
And my husband drove one of them.
Oh boy, yeah.
People were praying the whole way.
I know, right? One of the guys that drove,
There you go.
one of the guys that drove, he was driving at night, and then come to find out, he was like, I really can't see at night. I'm not supposed to drive at night.
But really,
That was not
the
Tim.
mountains there are no different than here like, as far as
Scary.
Yes.
scary.
That's what my Aunt Dottie said, and they were praying the whole way because it was nighttime, it was foggy, they were in the mountains, and these guys were driving like 50, 60 miles an hour on these
Wow.
mountain roads at night.
The twisties.
Yeah.
They all thought they were going to die.
Mm-hmm.
But they had a goal to meet a certain speed, and the guys, they're like goal oriented, and so they were determined to
Yeah.
make their destination. Come to find out, one of the tires was bad, and when daylight came, then they had to actually get a new tire for one of the vans because they drove from Florida to Calgary.
That's quite a drive.
And if you're just joining us, we are Crochet Therapy right
Crochet
now.
therapy live.
Yeah, we're
And-
having a therapy session.
Yes, we're having a therapy session with our host,
Barbara.
Barbara.
Hey there. Welcome to Crochet Therapy.
I'm Barbara.
Your host.
Gross.
Now listen. Now listen.
Now listen.
Now listen.
Now
Yes.
Hey there.
Hey, it's got to be the hands. Hey
Yes.
there.
Don't forget.
Welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host.
Well, so I
Not
was.
Barbara Alice, just thought I'd let you know that.
Yeah, well, I'm not Barbara.
She's like,
There's
"Thank
only
God
one
for
original.
Lord."
There's only one original.
There's only one Barbara.
So what are you gonna say, Barbara?
Oh, I was going to say, when I was working in an office and it was lunchtime, and I was sitting at one of the 2 tables, it was a little tiny break room, and I was sitting with my back to the door. And so there was a door over here coming from the office area, and it was a locked door. You know, you had to like badge yourself in, and then go out to the outside. There was another door, and I was sitting with my back to it, and my coworker was sitting there, and somebody walked through, and I was like, "Hey there, have a good lunch," and the lady in front of me, she was like, "You don't even know who that was," and I said, "Yes, I do." She's like, "You do not." And I said, "Yes, it was Cheryl." She was like, "Ah." I'm like, "I know what my people sound like. That was Cheryl coming by." And so yeah, my
So
hey
that's
there.
how you're there. Hey there came
Hey
about.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The
Hey
hands.
Hey there.
It's got to be the hands.
Yeah.
Hey there. Mhm.
You listen.
And now
Listen.
listen. Now listen.
I've got
This is
an
what I got to
idea.
say.
Yes.
Well, see, and that probably
That's a
came
great
from talking
idea.
to kids because,
Mhm.
like, if you want to tell them a story, you got to.
You want them to listen.
And you go, "Hey,
Yes.
listen." One time I was trying to tell a story about this big rat in Lowe's, and I was trying to tell it to my adult friends at my friend's house, and there were like 4 children there, and they were talking and they were being really loud and kept interrupting. And I was like, "Oh, I got a story to tell you kids," and they were like, "Okay," and I'm like, "So listen, once upon a time,
There was a rat.
there was a lady and a man, and they went to Lowe's. And they went to the aisle where they got the sprayers to spray off the sidewalk. And like everything was big. And because I wanted to tell my friends what happened. And I said, and all of a sudden, this big rat just fell from the ceiling and right in front of the lady. And then zoom, went off. And they were all like, "Oh, wow." But it let me tell my friend what happened and what I saw. And it was a great story. What can I say?
Yeah, I guess.
And you had the attention of everyone in the room.
I did, even the children.
Yes.
And now everybody here knows it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where the hand movements come in.
And I've been doing that for a long time. The hand movements a long time. I was at church one time, and it was after church, and I was talking. And this older man, really sweet guy, and he came over and he was like, "Give me your hands," and he held my hands. I was like, "I can't." He's like, "So."
Sometimes it is fun.
Mhm.
So does anybody here have any quirks?
I know someone who does. I know two
Besides
people.
Barbara?
Besides Barbara.
Can't think of any.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Oh, you got quirks too,
I do
Missy.
not. I do not. These two.
I said it's not until you actually live with people that you get to know everything about them.
Yes.
Does anybody know? Once upon a time, there was a group of ladies who were trying to make breakfast, and they were going to make bacon and eggs. And one of the ladies said, "You have to take the little
Italian
white
music.
umbilical cord out of my eggs, or I won't eat them." Now, A, B, C. Which lady was it?
And which lady had to take them out?
Send in your guess now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about. I just wanted bacon and eggs for breakfast with a little bit of toast, and we didn't have a toaster.
Oh,
We use the oven.
But we made
and it worked really well.
That
We made
toaster's
it happen.
delicious.
Yeah.
So I don't like the little white thingy in the egg.
And I had to take it out
No, and then you told me to come and take it out.
because there was 5 eggs.
Just
left.
to let you know, she offered to take them
She
out.
She did.
Well, until I
She didn't
figured out.
have to take them out, but
How
she
hard it
offered.
was to take them out.
Until,
Yes.
yeah. Until I figured out
It's just
how
a
hard
little
it was.
white thingy.
That's a little white thing's hard to get out.
It is. But if you, I've got it mastered because I
Who
take the white
gave us
thingies
the
out.
answer? Who gave us the answer? I've seen somebody.
Yep, Wendy, Alice.
I don't know, Wendy. I don't know how you guessed that. Ew, Miguel. Ooh, that's the best part of the egg. It's not the egg white, Miguel. It's the umbilical cord.
Yeah, the
The little
not
tiny
the
white.
yeah,
not the egg white. The
cord.
icky part.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to take mine out because she's just grossed me out.
I know.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
me
not,
too.
But that's
Me
the
too.
thing.
Me
It's
too.
what my
Seriously.
sister
It's
said to
totally
me. It's
coming
the
out.
umbilical
I'm never
cord.
going to be able to eat another
I
egg
didn't know
without
that.
taking that cord
That's
out.
totally coming out.
And now isn't it gross?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you don't like doing that part.
I'm going
Well,
to
now
have
that
to
she
go.
knows what it is.
Yes.
She's grossed us now we have to take ours out too. How about you?
Okay, I got one.
Oh.
Since Catherine started it.
Oh,
No, there's nothing.
Catherine wears 2 pairs of socks when she travels.
I do not. That was Naomi.
I do
Oh,
not.
that was Nikki. Sorry, that was Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. I would never have told on you.
I don't like wearing socks. Alice.
Nikki. Oh, no.
doesn't matter to
Defend
defend ladies
herself.
tell secrets. Nobody knows
I take
who
it
it
all
was.
back. I take it all back. Okay, I do have another one.
Well, let's see if you get this one right.
Naomi talks to every car on the road,
Like they
and
can
every
hear her.
driver, and you
Guilty.
think she's a sweet little lady, and she's like,
Totally not.
She didn't call
"Oh,
me
you're
old.
trying to move."
Thank you for indicating your intentions.
She's got a real thing about
Yes.
turn signals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
try
And
12
heights.
hours of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like it.
Oh,
Sleeping
you're
in the
Miss
back.
Princess. You're sitting in the back. You have no idea.
For a reason.
I feel bad for my Alice.
I'm sorry, Alice. You got to sit in front on the way back.
Isn't it funny though? Like before we left, even before we're still in the planning stage, when we knew we were driving, Princess here says, "I have dibs on the back seat."
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
okay,
I remember that.
I got dibs on the princess room,
Yep.
and we all say, "Okay, yeah, okay, Ben."
Exactly. That's why she's bullied. She's a bully.
She just has, okay, I get the princess room. Okay, dibs, get dibs.
I know. She's the boss here.
Oh, I'm the bossy one.
Yeah.
No, I'm
just the crazy
just
one.
structured. Things happen, you know.
Yes.
We turn to you
Yes.
too. Because we need you, Alice.
And she's the follower.
Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
She's
no.
the follower.
At the airport, I let her go first. So she's going up the ramp with her suitcase, and I got my suitcase. She goes, I'm really a follower. I'm not a leader. Okay.
So this little bit here has been just a little smidgen of what we've enjoyed this weekend. I can't believe that Friday afternoon, I met you, and now it's Monday, and I feel like I've known you my whole life.
Aw.
And what a blessing, and Nikki too. I just love Nikki. Oh my gosh.
Nikki's the kook in the bunch.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
she's
is
the
the
kooky
axe
one. Yeah, she would be the axe murderer if you had to pick one.
If there was one,
Yeah.
she would be it.
Yeah.
But not
But-
a dark one. No, not a dark one. She wouldn't be, it wouldn't, we wouldn't end up in bitty pieces.
No.
No.
She'd kill you in a real gentle way. Yeah. And then she'd donate your body to science.
Right, there you go.
You know, she'd be good about it.
But
Yes,
you
she
make
would.
a name up first.
Yeah. Oh, so we have enjoyed our time together, and I hope that you have too. Thank you for joining me, and we're gonna come back live. We're gonna come back live again on Wednesday, but these ladies will be traveling. That's a big travel day for them. Tomorrow's a big travel day for them.
Mhm.
So, send good thoughts to them. Miguel says, I didn't know that. Yuck
Exactly.
about the egg.
And Wendy only eats the yolk.
Wow.
Well, she can still take
I
care
like,
of the
I like it
report out.
scrambled. I scramble my eggs.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like them anyway. I can eat eggs anyway.
Well, I start thinking about what it is, and then I get kind of grossed out.
Okay, stop. Just stop.
Can I tell you my milk story?
I mean,
No,
it would be like
we're done.
knowing that bread comes from a
We
pig.
want to be able to eat
Like,
breakfast.
whoever decided,
Yeah.
let's open that thing up and eat it. Really? Who decided, in the Stone Age, let's start eating those things?
Yeah.
Well,
Out of
animals.
necessity. You know what they do in the Philippines?
Don't tell me.
No.
Yes.
Don't tell me.
No, I
Gross
actually
out.
I get
I
really
already know.
grossed out.
You'll get grossed out.
Okay.
Okay, you can tell.
No,
They
that's
let
okay.
the eggs develop
Mhm.
into a
Yeah,
chip.
no, I've heard that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Balloon.
okay.
That's
la, 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 la.
disgusting.
And then
Yeah.
bloop, bloop,
Yeah.
bloop.
Yeah. I could never watch Fear Factor.
Oh, yeah.
I never
that's
watch
bad.
Mhm.
Oh,
It was disgusting.
can you
Sorry,
imagine all
Barbara, we
those spiders?
digress.
No, that's okay.
Mm.
That's okay.
I think she was trying to say goodbye.
Be safe.
Have a good day.
It's stay safe. Be
Oh,
kind.
stay safe.
Come on
Be
now.
kind.
Okay, let's all do it together. Are you ready?
Yes.
Fingers up, ladies.
Okay.
Stay,
Stay
safe. Be kind and get broken. And much love to everybody. And I will see you.
Oh, I've usually turned you off before you do this.
What's up, friend Alice here?
Be safe.
Sorry,
Oh, I
guys.
hope so, Wendy. I hope Nikki's
They're
listening.
all running away. Have a great day, everybody. And thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Jeanette, we're praying for you.